According to a study carried out as part of the Alternative Media Resources Project implemented by Caucasus Resource Centers, Armenia, approximately 70% of Internet users in Armenia are signed up to various social networks. As of September 2013, there were 540,000 users from Armenia signed up to Facebook. According to the Republic of Armenia Public Services Regulatory Commission, over 60% of the population in Armenia uses the Internet. Comparing this figure with data from the last census, we see that every fifth resident in Armenia, about 19% of the population, and almost half of Internet users, approximately 42%, use Facebook. However, Facebook is not the largest social network in Armenia. As of September 2013, 775,000 users from Armenia on average logged into the Russian social networking site Odnoklassniki per day. There are no free and available statistics on users in Armenia for another Russian social network, VKontakte. As of December 2012, there are 310,000 users from Armenia registered on this site. In Armenia, Facebook is the main social media platform for news dissemination as well as political and social discussions and debates. The survey, Facebook in Armenia, Usage and Users, was conducted by the Region Research Center with the financial support of the OSCE Office in Yerevan. 150 Facebook users were interviewed non-anonymously by the center. These people represented various sectors: business, politics, media, culture, and education. Among them, there were also ordinary, not well-known citizens. The survey results allow us to compile the overall profile of an average user. If you are a Facebook user from Armenia who participated in the survey, there is over 40% probability that you are a man, about 37% probability that you are a woman, and there is about 23% probability that you represent a business or educational institution. There is 51% probability that you are between the ages of 18 and 35, 28% probability that you are between the ages of 36 and 50, and 21% probability that you are over 51. There is 95% probability that you are employed or a student, and in only 5% of cases you are unemployed. The most probable date of your joining Facebook is 2010, 26.5%, and the least probable date is 2007, 6%. The probability of your being active in politics or public affairs is 27%, and there is almost 70% probability that you have never been involved in such activity. There is 49% probability that you and your friends behave on Facebook the way you do in real life, and 21% probability that your offline and online lives differ from one another. "69% of the participants in the survey Facebook in Armenia, Usage and Users, considered themselves to be active users, and they said that they spent at least 2 hours on Facebook daily or were almost always online. 27% of respondents considered themselves to be passive, of whom 72.5% logged onto Facebook several times a day and spent 2 or more hours daily. 4% of respondents said that, depending on the situation, they use Facebook either passively or actively. 76% of users who consider themselves active Facebook users react to information they like or dislike by using the like, share, or comment buttons on Facebook. For those who consider themselves active on Facebook, this social network is convenient for disseminating information, convenient for following the daily news, convenient for feedback, convenient for discussions, a convenient pastime, convenient for interacting with friends, a tool for work. 42% of respondents use Facebook to receive information, 30% use it to disseminate information, and 27% use it both to receive and disseminate information. It has now become difficult to imagine any political activity, business, or public initiative in Armenia being successful without using social media tools, especially Facebook. This was true for the 3 elections that took place in the last 2 years, during the parliamentary, presidential, and Yerevan local self-government elections. Facebook is seen as very important in the main achievements of civic movements. The We Will Not Pay 150 Drams movement against raising public transportation fares in Yerevan in summer 2013, the environmental movements to preserve Yerevan's Mashtots Park and save the Tırçkan waterfall are the most well-known success stories that respondent users mentioned. The list is even longer and includes 41 examples of Facebook being actively used in Armenia.